Hi Stampers! Today we're going to be making this little card that was actually featured in one of my Stampin' Success magazines, which you get as a demonstrator. So they have really great ideas in there, and I thought this was the most beautiful little card. It packs a real impact, a real punch for such a tiny card. It's actually a 3x3 card, and it has so many embellishments and everything on it. It just gives it a lot of added interest. So let's get started. It's real quick and easy to make. First of all, we're going to use a piece of Peach Parfait textured cardstock. This is cut 3 inches wide by 6 inches long. I'm going to go ahead and fold that in half. You can also score it on the 3-inch mark if you'd like. And use our little, kind of pat that down a little bit. Then I've also got a piece of DSP Peach Parfait paper. This is in the In Colors pack. And this is actually cut 2 inches wide by 3 inches long, and that will be on the front as well. Then I've got a small piece about 3/4 inches wide by 3 inches long again, and this is we're going to use the scallop border punch on this. So here we go. We're going to just go ahead and start punching this thing, and we'll just slide it in there, and then just make sure you're lining up your edges so that you get a nice clean scallop. And we'll do that on both sides. Since it's just a small piece, this goes pretty quickly. Okay. So we've got that all cut out. We're going to go ahead and attach this to the back of our DSP the Peach, just using some snail adhesive. And we just want just a little bit of the border sticking out, so we're going to really get this kind of close to the top of that scallop. There you go. Try to get it evened up. So that's actually going to be this part of the card. Then as far as the stamp set today, I actually used something that I believe is retired. It's the Wonderful Mother stamp from Warm Words. So we're not going to use that today. I've decided to use from the set You're a Gem. And there's all kinds of really cute ones in here. Queen for a Day, You're a Gem Forever. These are in the mini catalog, which is good till April 30th. So we're going to go ahead and use one of the stamps from them. And I'm going to use the one that's called It's the Little Things, with the basic black marker, or basic black stamp pad. So we're going to go ahead and just stamp right onto the DSP. I'm just going to do that up in the corner there. There we go. And I just thought that was just the cutest little saying to put on this card, because it is a little tiny card, but it really packs a big wallop. As far as the flowers, I'll show you how we made those. I used some Bashful Blue texture cardstock again, and a scallop punch, and we're just going to go ahead and do 2 scallop circles and punch those out. I'm also going to punch out from the Bashful Blue using our Boho Blossoms punch, the large flower and the very small flower, the ones that are more scallopy. We're going to use this one as well, but we're going to do that in a different color. And again, ladies, remember, always keep your scraps, because look, I can use this little tiny piece and actually get a couple more things out of it. So makes it go a lot farther that way. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and spray these with just a little water, or you can use your Stampin' Mist, and spray them, and we're going to scrunch them up. And I'm going to go ahead and do this on the video. I probably wouldn't normally, but I just kind of want to show you how I do these, because usually I do them off camera. But we're going to go ahead and just scrunch them up and get them nice and kind of curled up, and give them a lot more texture, I guess I want to say. So we're going to do that with those two, and we'll kind of let these go off to the side and dry up a little bit. And you can also use your heat embossing gun to get those dried up a little faster. I'm going to be doing these in a class, my April class, along with some Simply Adorned jewelry. We're going to make this little card as well. And we'll probably just use the embossing gun at that time. So anyway, so you're going to scrunch these up really good, and then we're going to undo them, and we're going to go ahead and cut on the scallop circles. And what we're going to do is we're going to just cut every scallop. We're just going to cut down, not to the middle, but just a little bit, just to open those up. And you're going to do that all the way around on both pieces. And this just kind of gives it a chance to, you're going to open up this flower a little bit, and it's going to be really pretty once we get it on the card. So we'll go ahead and do that on this one as well. And then while these are drying a bit, because I'm not going to use my embossing tool today, I'm just going to kind of let them dry naturally, we'll go ahead and cut out the rest of the pieces for our card. But I just kind of wanted to show you how to do this. This just gives the scallop a lot more fullness. Okay, so we'll set those on the side for right now. We're going to use, for the bigger flower, we're going to use a pearl from the Pretties kit, and that's the large flat back pearl. And then for the other little flower here, we're just going to use the Jewels, the Basics pearls, and I'm using the bigger one in there. So we'll go ahead and get one of those out. As far as the little leaves here, this is not actually a leaf. Remember I told you we were going to use this last little flower on here. We're going to use this one as a background, and I'm using it on the Pear Pizzazz. And again, just a scrap piece of paper. And I've already went ahead and cut out this little tiny leaf that's going to go on the little flower. And this is from one of the Sizzlets. This is called Birds and Blooms. This actually comes in a 4-pack, and I've cut this out on the big shot already. And this is, again, the textured Pear Pizzazz that we'll be using for that. So we basically have all our pieces cut. So we're going to kind of start assembling the card. For the back of the card, I just went ahead and used some snail glue. So we just used the snail runner. We're just going to put that down about there, kind of in the middle. And then as far as assembling the flowers, these are still a little damp, but you'd want them to be pretty dry when you're doing this. You're going to take a dimensional and put that on the back of the large scallop and go ahead and place that down on the card. And I've kind of got it overhanging a little bit. I just think it looks kind of pretty that way. And you're just going to go ahead and keep assembling this part of the card. And again, this really should be more dry because it doesn't stick as well. But just for purposes of the video, I'm kind of going through this quickly. Then as far as putting the big pearl on, I used the 3-in-1 glue. This glue is really awesome because you get a lot of glue, and it really does stick well, especially for these 3-dimensional type things. So we're going to go ahead and just put that pearl down using that. There we go. And then for the smaller one, I just went ahead and just used the Jewel Basics, which they already have sticky glue on the back of them. So you can just go ahead and do that. And then on this one, I didn't actually use the, I actually just used the snail to put that one down. So we went ahead and glued both of these pieces together and snailed them down. Then as far as the little leaf, we're just going to put that behind the small flower. There you go. And that other little petal, we're just going to go ahead and put behind the large flower. And there you have it. A really cute little simple card for Mother's Day or any occasion. Have a great day, Stampers. Bye-bye.